Okay, so hi dear Sagittarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a 7 day, 7 Oshos and tarot messages for all the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus rising from today till the 31st of August. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. And for personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Sagittarius, the overall energy for Sagittarius people for this week. Thunderbolt. Some kind of major, awakening is going to happen for you guys. If you are working on your spiritual growth, you are going to have major spiritual growth in this particular week. And if not, if you are not working on that consciously, like some kind of illusion is going to fall apart, some kind of false energy is going to fall apart, maybe a false relationship, maybe a false friendship, or some kind of separation with something or someone. It's like it's going to be something that's like whose roots were very weak. The roots were so weak that you knew that at some point of time this thing is going to fall apart, and now it's happening. It's going to shock you and surprise you for a little bit, but at the same time you are going to feel comfortable after a few days that this was supposed to happen just like this, and now I have a clean slate. Now I can start working on this clean slate and making sure the roots are going to be very strong this time. I'm not going to create anything stupid this time. I'm going to create something really very strong and meaningful and deep this time. Okay, this thunderbolt is actually a shock and surprise to your system, so that you can let go of something or someone that you were holding on to for a very long time, and you knew you should let it go, but you were not able to do that. So the universe is going to conspire in such a way that it's going to be like boom, it's going to just fall apart. And it is supposed to be like this only. Yeah, right. You should not be worried about things falling apart, because actually they make room for something that's actually good for us. True that. It's very true. Let's see what was okay, let's see for this upcoming week what are the energies, messages. 25th, we have the rebirth. See, you were very burdened by like being a camel throughout your life, by keeping yourself in this energy of, okay, I have to take the responsibility, I have to be a good person, I have to be this, I have to be that. Then your inner rebel came out in the form of a lion. You became rebellious, you became angry, you became frustrated, you felt like, okay, I don't want this life anymore. Then this innocent child coming out of the lion and playing this flute is telling you to calm down, to relax. The rebirth can be gentle also, rebirth can be playful also. You don't have to be frustrated, angry, and you don't have to be in this energy, I'm going to show the whole world who I am kind of a deal. You can go through this rebirth process in a gentle, loving, and in a beautiful, innocent, childlike kind of energy also. You can go through this process by dancing, by celebrating, by just being yourself and being happy about it. So the rebirth can happen in a gentle and beautiful and kid-like way also. You don't have to be in this anger and frustration kind of energy for that. Okay, remember that. 26, we have the clinging to the past. Now your mind is going to play so many tricks on you. Past was good, past was there, this was happening in the past, we were good, we were having so many friends, we were having a reason to live. Past is stupid. Like clinging to the past is the most stupid thing that one can do. Still, 60 to 70% of us live in the past only. I also used to do that. Now I am only in the present moment and a little bit in the future. But the thing here is that clinging to the past is not the solution to anything, even if the past was really beautiful. So the past is the past for a reason. Okay, Sagittarius. And your mind is continuously trying to trap you in the past because it doesn't want you to grow, because growth is change is scary. So clinging to the past means blocking your own growth. Okay, it's going to take you a lot of strength to start living in the present moment, but this is what it is, you have to do it. Okay, 25th, 26th, 27th, we have the experiencing. Now this is something that you have gone through so many times in your life before as well, But this time this experience is going to be a little bit different, because you have the capacity to handle something differently in your life. It's like a same kind of experience, but the feeling is going to be totally different, or the way you are going to handle is going to be totally different. And that's how you will be able to manage something in a really beautiful and positive way. So go in nature, spend time in nature, hug a tree, talk to a tree, connect with trees and nature and greenery. That will help you. Some kind of blockage is there in your heart chakra right now, Sagittarius, that you guys have to work on. Apart from that, I do see you experiencing something similar but in a different way, and handling it beautifully. Actually, you have the power to handle something very, very differently, even if it is a similar kind of experience or same kind of experience that you have gone through before as well. Right. So we have 25, 6, 7. 28, we have the new vision. See, this person who is like wow, trying to sneak away from here, and then the other person is coming out of this person, and with full hands in the air, this person is ready to grow. You see this person's feet are on the ground, and he's able to connect with the stars as well, and another dimensions as well. Meaning, once you are grounded, once your heart is open, you can connect with the whole existence in a positive way. Remain grounded, remain open to the idea of changing your life and opening to new vision, new perspective in your life, and everything will start changing for you. The earth will support you, the sky will support you, the whole existence will support you, once you have the courage to step up in your power. Be open to receive, be open to heal, and connect with your heart chakra. Stay connected to your heart chakra and remain grounded, and see the magic unfolding. Wow. Then the new vision will develop in you in a very, very positive and different way. Wow, nice. Then we have 25, 6, 7, 8. 29th, consciousness. See, it's like in stillness, your consciousness is going to expand. Once you are going to be more silent, once you are going to be more meditative, okay, once you are going to just stand still, sit still or stand still and be with yourself, you will be able to understand a lot of things in that silence, in that stillness, and your consciousness is going to expand like crazy. Okay, it's like you going one step closer to the divine, one step closer to yourself. And if you are working on your spirituality consciously, it is going to be a milestone week for you guys. If not, you have to stand still, you have to start you have to start sitting with yourself in silence, and everything will start coming to you, every answer, every solution. 30th, we have the suppression. See, the more you are going to suppress something, some kind of emotion, some kind of energy, to fit in some kind of box or something, the more you are going to get entangled, and the more it's going to make you feel like trapped. And it's going to be very, very difficult for you to entangle yourself, get rid of this entanglement and free yourself. It's like a spider's web. Once you are into that, you will not be able to come out easily. So instead of suppressing your emotions, your anger, or whatever you are trying to suppress here to make others feel like you're okay or something, express yourself properly and honestly. Yeah, take help from somebody, and you will be able to get rid of this entanglement kind of energy. As of now, it can be healed, it can be resolved a little bit easier, a little bit smoother. The more you are going to ignore it, the more you are going to suppress it, the more it's going to be difficult for you to resolve and heal. Now it's up to you. 31st is the master. The master here represents that you have the power to do the self mastery. See, every one of us have our own master within ourselves, right? We can achieve everything that other humans can achieve. um, we can do everything that other humans can do. We can raise our vibrations ourselves. We can be more conscious by ourselves. We can be more mindful by ourselves. But if you feel like you should take help from somebody in order to grow in your life, you should definitely look for a good master, for a good person, for somebody who can help you to go on that path. But don't get too attached to the idea of being with the master throughout your life. At some point of time, you have to be your own master. That you have to keep in mind, okay, and keep going. You know that, like that saying, when the disciple is ready, the master shows up. Maybe right now you are your own master, and or if you're looking for a master, this is the right time to look for that person, that master. You will find them very very soon, but don't get too attached. A point will come in your life where you have to leave the master, like also, and be by yourself. Self mastery. For you, the guidance here is the burden. Yeah, see, don't get burdened by other people's point of view, by others people ego, by other people's like guiding you, or like treating you like a dog, treating you like, okay, you should do this, you should do that. Get rid of people pleasing. Get rid of this energy of you know pretending to be happy when you are not happy in a setup, whether it's a family setup, whether it's a society setup or something. This is just people of the society, so-called society, whose only job is to suppress somebody, whose only job is to make somebody feel like shit all the time. And this rooster here on this hat is ego. His only job is to make noise. So it's like people are going to definitely tell you each and every time in your life, do this, do that, do this, do that, don't go beyond this, don't go cross your limits. And they are going to put you in a very burdensome and heavy situation. It's your job, Sagittarius, to let go of this heavy and burdensome kind of energies around you and free yourself. Okay, it comes with the cost. I know that the cost may be loneliness. It is for me. But definitely you are going to feel very light. You are going to feel like you are the best version of yourself, and you are living your life to the fullest. Up to you now. This is the guidance for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, Sagis. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.